All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the man who taught me this truth. I would like to say shalom to Yakim and Fuakwath, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. It's your brother Micah Allah, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Washai, Lord willing to edify. And the title of this lesson is simply, money won't save you. And as you can see right now on your screen, we got this Jake right here. That's, you see what this man is doing, Not much to be said, but, obviously, as we gonna play the clip, just off the looks of it, we know exactly what this man's mindset is, and is fully set on money. The things of this world, so to speak. This nigga not worried about the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai. He's not worried about the collapse of this society, the destruction of this place, America. He's not concerned with prophecy, ultimately. He's not concerned with that at all. This man's concerned with flexing, some non-existent currency, so to speak. Because this isn't real money. And you Jakes have a bad habit, and you very money hungry. We're in a very money hungry generation, especially these young cats, these young Jakes out here, very, money hungry, And in the times that we're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. We're in the beginning of sorrows. And this is not going to save you. If you have plans in your mind, if you have plans in your mind that, you going to get you a business, or even if you want to pursue a certain career, such as sports, so you could put mama in the penthouse or some crazy shit, that's not going to save you in the times that we in, man. That's going to get you destroyed, as we're about to get into, but let's get it.
Daily, because I am financially, you see this? Because I am financially opulent. Yes. I am financially consistent. I am financially consistent in attracting wealth into my life. On a continuous basis, I attract wealth into my life, continually, annually, gradually, daily, because I am financially prosperous. I am a money magnet. I enjoy it. I am grateful that I am a money magnet. I am prosperous in prosperity. Yes. Prosperity finds its way in my life easily, with all ease. I am peacefully richer. I am peacefully prosperous. Yes. I have success. Success is one with me, and I am one with success. Success is my spiritual being. Success is my physical being. Success is my mental being. Yes. Success is my financial being. Yes. I am financially prosperous. I am a prosperous, opulent, successful, continuous basis. Yes. Put the fight out. You see this?
See, so that's just, another Jake that don't know what's going on. As we've all can see, this guy doesn't know what the hell going on, because what are you Jakes gonna do when the dollar crash? Because that's not real money. You niggas are literally, you niggas are still kill and destroy over nothing, over this, fiat currency that doesn't hold no value whatsoever. You see? It's just paper at the end of the day. You know? But this guy doesn't understand what's going on. You know, but he's once again just a representation of our people. Well, really, of the 2/3, you know. Because this is the mindset, you know, of you Jakes, especially you younger Jakes, you know, because I'm young myself, you know, and I observe you, you see, and even having conversations with some of you Jakes, that's the only thing that consumes you niggas' mind is get some money. Go get some money. You know what I'm saying? Go get your bands up. Go get your racks up. You know what I mean? But you're not taking into consideration that the fact that you have put all your stock into this place, America. You put all your stock into the things that Esau had to offer you. What are you going to do when the Lord visits you? You see? You done gain all this money on, or so-called money on this side. You niggas done chased all this status on this side. And at the end of the day, you're going to get destroyed. That's going to be your reward because you niggas have received your constellation on this side. You know? But as for the elect, the Lord told us to lay up our treasures in the heavens. Lay up our spiritual riches. You see? Because that's what's going to profit in these days. You see? What's in your spiritual bank account. You know? Let's go here. It's Isaiah 36. Matter of fact, let's start off right here. This Hosea 4 and verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Yeah. So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you specklebirds that look like heathens, but through the seed line of your father, you go back to the nation of Israel, including you niggas too. You are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You know? You're in a time where you're supposed to be circumspect. You're really supposed to be drawing closer to Yahweh Shemel Shai, your power, you know, accumulating as much wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as you can to be prepared mentally, spiritually for these times that we're going into. But you niggas are more worried about chasing the bag. So you guys are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because you honestly, really, that goes back to you, Jakes, believing that America is the end all be all. And that you believe that this shit is going to last forever. And that's not the case. You see? Money is not going to save you, man. You see? If anything, the scriptures tells you that that's the root of all evil. We definitely have learned that being over here on the soils of America. Look who's running the kingdom. Esau Edom. His greedy mindset, you know. This dude will do anything to get $1, man. This man has trillions, but like the elders always bring out, this nigga he'll take a penny out of your bank account without you even noticing it. What's the point of you doing that? You see? Here it is, you Jakes. You will kill your own brother. I done seen certain stories where it's certain Jakes that will literally kill their own family members over some money. You see what I'm saying? You'll kill your own family member for some insurance money. You see? That's why money is the root of all evil. You see? And that's you, Jake's problem. Instead of you just being really just using the simplicity of Yahweh Shai, and that's you Israelite counts as well too. You know, you niggas are greedy as hell too. You know. You selling breakdowns. You know. Paying for Israelite starter kit. You know what I mean? Making merchandise of the truth, so to speak, just to fill your pockets. That's wicked, man. And that's not going to save you, Jakes, in this time, man. Because just wait until the Lord stops this shit. But going back, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I also will forget thy children. Exactly. And that's what you Jakes do. You rejecting basically the peace offering that the Lord has given unto you. You see? That's why when the judgments begin to, you know, come to its peak, when the Lord really opened up on this place, it's not going to be no repenting in that time. It's not going to be no getting right in that time. No, because the time to draw close to the Lord is now. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. The Lord is near now, you know? And he's near through the prophets, telling you the impending dangers that's said to come, man. Because the prophets know what's going on, man. Starting with our apostles and elders, a great millstone. The prophets know exactly what's going on, you know? Let's go here. This Proverbs 22 and verse 3, it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Exactly. And who would be considered the prudent men in these times? The prophets. Starting with our apostles and elders, a great millstone, who taught us this truth. The Lord has given his Holy Spirit unto, you know, men on this planet Earth to proclaim to you Jakes the evils that's said to come. We're here to warn you. We're here to prophesy unto you, meaning say before. We're telling you what Yahweh Shemel Washai is about to bring on this place before he brings it. We're telling you that blackouts is coming, you know. We're telling you a famine is coming. Meaning no food, no water, no resources. And an actual famine of hearing the word as well. We're telling you Esau is about to come down having that great wrath. Martial law is bound to be declared at any moment. You see how the National Guard, you know, is getting down in Chicago. ICE harassing Northern Kingdom, you know. That's Jacob's trouble, man. Jacob is in trouble right now. But the Lord has given his Holy Spirit to man on this earth to foresee the evils. And to be able to warn you so that as these evils come, you can be protected under the pavilion of Yahweh Shem Shah. You can hide yourself in this truth, which is our shield and buckler. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. That's concerning all you people outside this council. You're going to pass on, meaning you're going to be destroyed, you know? Because you're simple. And you jakes, you're going to pass on for your lack of knowledge. Because this was the time where the Lord still, at this very moment, still has the prophets out warning you. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. We got the dogs barking. We got the train in the background. That's an alarm, man. But you jakes choose not to take heed, man. And that's what's going to cost you people your life. This Isaiah 36 and verse 6, it says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. You see? So you trusting in the staff of this broken reed. You trusting in this system, which is America, modern day Egypt, you know? You trusting on the things that this place has to offer you. You jakes ain't trusting in Yahweh Shem Shah. You see? And guess what? By you doing that, you're not noticing and not understanding that Esau's literally leading you to that charagma. You see? Because that's where that piercing is going to be on display through the way of that charagma, man. Revelations 13 and 16, man. Which is a physical mark. A physical microchip that will be implanted in you people's hand, you know, forehead, you know, leg. It don't matter, man. You already see it with the Neuralink, you know, different other tech companies out there, you know. But that's what all of this is ultimately leading to. Because once Esau take away, you know, that paper dollar from you people, he's going to give you a charagma that's going to have all your records on it, such as doctor records, Social Security, you know, driver's license, you know, bank account information, you know. He's going to have all of that on there. VC information, if you pick up what I'm putting down, you know. All of that is going to be, you know, stored on that charagma. You see? But going ahead, this Proverbs 11 and 28. It says, he that trusteth in his riches shall fall. See? But the righteous shall flourish as a branch. You see? So he that trusts in his riches, you people that's trusting in these riches, man, and there's nothing wrong with having money, you know, because scriptures tell you that money is a defense. You have certain members of the body of believers, that make, decent amount of money on this side, but that's because that's their lot to contribute to the ministry, And then believers, the elect, don't put their trust in this shit. The elect understand and know that that's not the end all be all. That's why we have a bank account to withdraw from in the heavens when all hell break loose. While you people are going to be in the state of perplexity, you worked all them goddamn hours just to die. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said he that trusteth in his riches shall fall. And that's why I said to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because being carnally minded is you trusting in this carnal money instead of you being spiritually minded and stacking up your spiritual money with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is able to save your soul. Verse 4, I'm going to close out with this one. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. You see? So your riches are not going to profit you people in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. That's what you idiots fail to realize. But it wasn't given unto you to realize. That shows you how much the God of the Bible really want to destroy you people, man. You see? Because you got jakes out there that's just way too fucking invested in money, man. It's sickening. You see what I'm saying? I know certain jakes that's so invested in money that they'll literally do anything just to get $1, man. And that shit is sickening. Because it's like, damn, what about the Lord? Who gave you that money? And golly, don't you see the state that this planet Earth is in? How can you really enjoy yourself with this place being in the most wickedest state, in its most fucked up state ever? Because it's being ran under a fucking tyrant. You see? How the hell can you really enjoy yourself? That's why we ask, give us neither poverty nor riches. You see? As the scriptures say. Continuing on, it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. See? Righteousness delivereth from death. These people don't even know how to be righteous. These people are wicked as all hell, man. And that's why this truth is only for the elect. Because the elect will be what? Rehearsing the righteous acts. Getting our spirit built up for these times. So Lord willing, we can endure to the end and be saved, man. Because we trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're not trusting in this place. Let's get, matter of fact, I said I won't close out with that. I'm going to close out with this one. It's one of my favorites. This Isaiah 10 and verse 20, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, see, the Lord is only coming back for a remnant out of the nation of Israel. The Lord ain't coming back for all Israel on this side, man. This is not going to be the deliverance as it was in ancient Egypt, where all Israel was saved. No, absolutely not. Now, of course, the elect is going to be saved, and through the loins of the elect, 2/3 will come back. So, of course, in that sense, all Israel will be saved in the kingdom through the loins of the elect. But as of right now, Yahweh Shem Yahushua has already decreed that 2/3 is going to be cut off and die. You see? But the 1/3, the elect, is going to remain to be delivered, the remnant. You see? It says that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. And who smote us? Esau, Edom. For centuries, decades. You see? Going all the way back to Christopher Columbus, you niggas really sat up there and enjoyed a day off of work. You know, you kick back on Christopher Columbus Day. And you niggas don't even know the history behind what this devil did to Northern Kingdom, to Gad, you know, and many other demonic ass Edomites, you know, that played a role in the complete genocide of the certain tribes of the nation of Israel, man. You see? It says, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. But, so the elect is not going to stay on this place, America. The elect is not conformed to the ways of this world, because we've been transformed by the renewing of our mind through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. It ain't of us. The Lord gave us this refreshed way of thinking, you know? It says, but shall stay upon Yahweh Shema Shai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. You see, so only the elect will have the spirit upon them to return back to the Lord, man. You see? My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, roughly paraphrasing, you know? So in these times of calamities, these times of tribulation, the elect is going to fully depend on Yahweh Shema Shai, and we're going to fully detach from this place. We're already detached spiritually, but the physical manifestation of detaching is about to come, man. And depending and trusting on the Lord is the only way, and the best way. Because the Lord going to take care of us, man. The Lord going to look out. The Lord sees the sacrifices you brothers and sisters are out there doing, you know, for his name's sake. And we understand and know perfectly that our power is not a man that he should lie. And he's definitely not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love, man. So the Lord going to look out. Lord willing, we are that number, but Lord willing, that was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the man who taught me this truth. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.